IKEA, home to Swedish meatballs, affordable furniture, and this product that I don't feel comfortable saying the name of. IKEA is a weird place. There is nothing like it. It might just seem like a quirky furniture place on the surface, but we all know deep down, it's so much more than that. So let's go on a journey to unbox how this place became so special to all of us and how it even got here. In 1943, Ingvar Kamprad founded IKEA at age 17, selling things like pens and wallets. Right off the bat, super relatable. When I was 17, I also had a bit of an entrepreneurial spirit. I would get paid like 20 bucks to do this kid's algebra homework. All I do is spend like 20 to 30 minutes plugging in all the problems into an online algebra calculator and letting the checks roll in. I didn't say it was honest work, it was entrepreneurial work. 5 years later, Ingvar's father decided to throw some money his way for being a good student. With this money, Ingvar began selling, can you guess? Can you take a guess? Furry art, furniture. The company had success right off the bat, which Ingvar contributed to several factors like shipping directly from the factory and maintaining low overhead costs. I think he did that by maintaining this little wisp of hair over his head, which kind of looks like a dolphin. I mean, that alone would have convinced me to discount his rent. By the 1950s, IKEA had 4K remastered their shipping processes. Sick of dealing with high shipping costs and damages, Ingvar decided, "No let that hard, we'll ship it flat. Let these meatball munchers build it themselves." This success allowed them to expand over the next 2 decades from Sweden to Denmark and Norway, which those are all like solid country names. Like they feel like good country names. It's not like, I don't know, the Republic of Congo. That's like an aisle at Guitar Center. Why is that the name of your country? It wasn't until 1958 that we actually saw the first IKEA location open in Älmhult, Småland, Sweden. Don't know if I said that right. I should have looked up the stuff first. Talk about procrastinating though, dude. You only started the company 15 years ago. In the 1960s though, everything changed. Ingvar noticed, people are leaving my store at lunch to go eat. He called them dumb fucks for trusting him. Wait. No, that was actually a quote from someone who currently runs our world. I don't even have a joke for it. That's just really unsettling. I mean, it's weird enough having a name for your fan base, but to call the people who use your service dumb fucks is just crazy. That is crazy. I feel weird just saying the word Chandler. I think it's funny as hell because it, implies other stuff, but it feels weird to like call someone that. Like, I don't know, dude. In order to keep people in the store and not break up their shopping day with a lunch break, the Swedish company decided to bring lunch to them. They went from just offering cold dishes and coffee to having a whole kitchen, including a microwave, which I guess was a big deal back then. Now it's more like a front door. If your apartment doesn't come with one, you might be in a bad part of town. Other than the blocky logo that was introduced in 1967, this was the final piece that we needed to create the modern IKEA. You wanna know why I look so nice all of a sudden? I got my life together thanks to today's sponsor, AccuFlow. Time blocking has changed my life more than the revolution that was Fushigi Magic ever did. Instead of setting a loose to-do list that eventually gets done, AccuFlow allows me to easily schedule a color-coded block of time to do each of my many tasks. For me, this means no dilly-dallying or stressing because I know I have enough time to do everything that's on my schedule. And here's a pro tip for you. Always schedule more time than you think you need. You'll always underestimate how long a simple Microsoft Paint drawing of Sonic will take you. I just got a ping on my mind reading device. This isn't just a Game Boy. You want a tool that seamlessly integrates all your endless business tools. Maybe Slack, Gmail, or even Trello if you're funky like that. Fortunately for you and for me, honestly, AccuFlow connects to all your work platforms and integrates them into one central hub for you to look at and dive into. Of course, even with my incredible intelligence, that word didn't take me 3 tries to spell correctly in the script. I could use a little help. Luckily, AccuFlow has an AI co-pilot that makes my job easier. It gets to know my habits and predicts and auto-assigns tasks to improve my productivity. Take control of your schedule and get your time back. Visit AccuFlow.com to try it for free for 7 days. You'll also have access to a one-on-one consulting call to make sure you learn how to make the most of this powerful tool. Don't let your days float away. Try AccuFlow today. Thank you to AccuFlow for sponsoring this video. Before we move on though, I gotta talk about the play place, aka Småland. Apparently the first ever ball pit was made by IKEA designers for this play place in 1971, and ball pits are sick. I want a ball pit in my house so bad. Anytime I see an Architectural Digest video and they don't have a ball pit, why do you guys not have ball pits? You guys have unlimited money. Why do you not have a ball pit or at least a foam pit? Are you guys stupid? Why are rich people so stupid? You guys have stupid fucking rocks. You have like a rock table in your house, but you don't have a ball pit. What am I gonna do with a rock table? I've personally never been in the IKEA play place. I've always wanted to. It looks super sick. But when my family went when I was little, they had a strict no diaper policy, and my little brother was donning nothing but a diaper for his bottoms. So just a little bit of resentment still lingers in my body because of that. IKEA is a very weird place with a lot of quirks, but let's not forget the main draw, the furniture. There are 3 things that I think sets IKEA furniture apart. First of all, their furniture is fun. They make things with personality. From things that stand out in a room to creative storage solution, everything feels like it's designed with purpose and soul. At the same time though, their designs aren't so over the top that it feels like it belongs in Pee-wee's Playhouse. I wouldn't complain if it looked like that because I like tacky stuff, but I think they've mastered the well-designed, simple beauty of furniture perfectly. It reminds me of the iCarly set because there's like well-designed normal furniture, but also a bottle robot sculpture and a giant watch on the wall. Not only are their designs fun, but they have something that most companies are afraid of. Reason number 2, color. Everything you might want comes in a normal color that fits in a sane person's house, but they'll also throw in a glowing green, so grabbing a book feels like... I am tired of everything being black, white, or grayish. Like, why do you want to live in a dentist office? Why are we so afraid of color? What is this? And cars too? I don't even need to get into this because it needs its own video. Not even joking. And finally, their products are cheap yet good. I already hear some of you guys typing out a comment about how you had a desk and it fell apart after owning it for not even a month. But have you considered not parking a car on it? What are you guys doing to your furniture where it breaks that fast? Call me what you will. I'm not getting paid to say literally any of this. I've owned several IKEA pieces and I have never once had an issue with any of them, except this loft bed I had was really shaky, which made it kind of hard to sleep in, but it also made my room a vibe, so I just dealt with it for a few years in high school. I've used desks, bookshelves, beds, mattresses, dressers, nightstands, and weapons of war from IKEA and never had any issues with any of them other than human error. Do not look up baby RPG incident of 2004. I know they use particle board a lot. I don't give a shit. It makes it so much easier to move your furniture when you're changing apartments or rearranging your room every year because you have something in your brain that just forces you to do that. I don't know what. I don't pamper any of my furniture like it's an ancient Aztec artifact, and I've literally had no problems with it. Not to mention, it is cheap. I can afford to buy this shit again if it accidentally enters the ring with me and I show it my right hook that would knock any 3rd grader straight on their ass. Before we move on, here are 6 IKEA items that I think just kick ass. First of all, Brand Ball. This is a cabinet that hides your gaming PC setup because why wouldn't you want to hide that you're a gamer when you constantly have varsity cheer... Wait, is varsity just a high school thing? I don't know if that's a college thing. Let's just say college cheerleaders. Why wouldn't you want to hide your gamer PC when you constantly have college cheerleaders coming in and out of your house for... I don't even have a joke. I don't even know why I said that. You could just hide away your gaming stuff. You can just shut it in there and no one will know you have an RGB gaming setup in this big ass cabinet in the middle of your room for some reason. Number 2, the Freddy desk. This is the coolest desk I've ever seen. I want it so bad, but it only comes in black and black is really bad with dust. I don't want to dust my desk every single day and I like my standing desk. IKEA, please just make like a wood version, just a medium brown wood version. I would buy 5 of them, please. Number 3, the IKEA PS Lomsk egg chair. Everyone has a core memory of sitting in this thing, but no one was allowed to own it for some reason. I've only ever seen it in the store and we all wanted it so bad. We just weren't allowed to have it for some reason. Number 4, the discontinued Tarva bed frame, which I currently own. This thing is sick because it started as a twin bed and I pulled it out and now it is a full-sized bed. It's literally a drawer that you adjust the size of. So it's if you don't want to commit to a size or, you know, you were a high schooler when you bought it and now you're post-grad and need a big bed because people keep making fun of you for owning a twin bed way too long, you don't need to buy a bed frame again. Number 5, all the mattress names. What are we doing? Number 6, this reversible bed that can go from loft mode to cage mode. I don't know. Both modes look really cozy. I really want it, but it's a twin bed. I'm gonna get bullied a lot for it. I can't get it. So the products themselves are solid and unique, but we all know IKEA didn't win us over just by making a cool blue couch. IKEA isn't your typical pretty girl. It's not beautiful just because of its outward appearance and curvy figure. It's got some brains to it. Even if you don't like anything in their endless catalog, you have to admit that the way IKEA operates is genius. And that you're a little uptight. Come on, it's just furniture. There are several factors that set IKEA apart and make me believe that the Swedes deserve more than us just going, hey, nice country. Good job with the depression rates, guys. First is their flat packaging. None of their boxes need a bra. IKEA did not invent flat packaging, but they adopted it super well. From a 7-foot bookcase to a queen-size mattress, you could take anything home from IKEA by yourself. Their products would even fit in your 2004 Altima while you drive 93 miles per hour in 2 lanes at once because you're an Altima driver, and that's what Altima drivers do. This super efficient packing style not only makes it possible for a mom to fit an entire bedroom in her minivan, but it makes it possible for that mom to afford this bedroom. IKEA saves saves a ton of money on their shipping and storage costs with their flat boxes, and they actually pass these savings down onto the consumer. They can fit more products per delivery, and they have more products available in store than your typical pre-built furniture store. Speaking of stores, each IKEA location doubles as a storage warehouse. That means 1, they save on rent, storage space, shipping costs, and overhead costs because each location both stores products and sells products. There's no redundant shipping necessary. Number 2, they make the customer grab their own products. Not only does that make me feel super important, but that means they're spending less money on warehouse workers and logistical costs. Number 3, you can see the products on the floor and buy them in the same day. You ever go to IKEA for a side table and you end up leaving with a whole couch because it had a cool color and texture? You can't make an impulse purchase when there are 7 days of shipping involved. Speaking of impulse, they have a whole restaurant in there and it doesn't suck. It's good food and it's not even $1 for a veggie dog. I'm not even hungry. I just cannot believe what a deal that is. I have to buy one every time. I have to. Like a river flows surely to the sea, I need a hot dog because it's only $1. This is so genius. You make people walk around and work all day, then you provide them the solution to the problem that you caused, but not in an evil apple way. It's just a part of shopping. It's what happens, and they're not even trying to rip you off. It's solid food and it's a good deal. They're just trying to provide us sustenance, making sure we're okay because the Swedes care about us. Thank you, Sweden. Some people go to IKEA just to eat. That's like buying a PS5 just to watch DVDs. I mean, I've been that person before, but at least someone who was with me bought like a spatula or something. But no, some people just beeline for the restaurant and then leave. I want to meet that person. We could have something special, not anything romantic or anything like that at all, because there are definitely some screws loose, but I think we could have something special. IKEA cuts costs, but they actually pass those savings on to the customers. Yes, things have gone a little bit more expensive in recent years like everywhere else, but it's still very affordable. You retrieve, deliver, and build your own furniture, but dude, the desks are under $100. IKEA is like a burger. What makes it special is all the ingredients put together, not just the soggy tomato on its own. Fuck tomatoes, dude. Fuck tomatoes. Yes, the products and business model are great and make it a good company, but there's a deeper connection IKEA makes with its customers. I mean, I'm making a whole video about it. This shit festers in my mind. Have you been anywhere like IKEA? It's more like a theme park than a store. You have to drive who knows how long to get there. The parking lot is the size of a small Slavic country, and you spend all day there walking around and looking at things. It's hard after all that walking and imagining how that would look in your room to not be exhausted with a rumbling tummy. Well, settle down, you little chungus. There's a Swedish chef in the house. Unwind with a beautiful Swedish meal of $1 hot dogs, chicken tenders, and a chocolate cake. Feeling ethnic, but not ethnic enough for something like sog paneer? Why not have a meatball? It says Swedish in front of it, so you could feel fancy. You could feel like you could put your pinky up while you eat it with a plastic fork. Now that your tummy is full and your camera roll is filled with a bunch of pictures of aisle numbers, it's time to go downstairs. Say goodbye to the pristine show floor. You're entering blue-collar territory now. Grab a cart that drifts in every direction so you feel like the white mom version of Initial D. It's time to get sweaty. You load up your flat cart thing with a bunch of flat boxes, check out, and then pop that pussy getting all your shit in your car. After all that, you get to drive home and enjoy all your brand new furniture. Just kidding, you have to build it first. Luckily, it's pretty easy to put together IKEA furniture, except for me. It always takes me 2 tries. Halfway through, I realize I messed something up and I gotta restart, but I'm aware that's just me. Don't even do the thing where you ask me what I had for breakfast because I won't even register your question. I'll just start telling you about the downfall of the Rainforest Cafe. I've got a fucked up brain. I don't know what is wrong with it. I'm talking to a professional. We cannot figure it out. Okay, IKEA, you found your furniture, you carried it, you brought it to your car, you built it, you feel like Handy Manny or Bob the Builder, depending on skin color. Those are the same steps you go through after having a baby, and it feels exactly like that, except you don't have the stress of accidentally putting a big dent in its soft skull. It's just furniture. That was really gross. I don't know why I said that. IKEA is special and unique because there is a journey to every product. You had to go there, walk around, load it up into your car. Maybe your butt cheeks peeked out and a bunch of cheerleaders got an eye full of those pasty globes. I still remember when I got my bed frame like 7 years ago. I had to poop so bad while we were in the checkout line. I just gave my friend my cash and he had to buy it for me while I went and assaulted the nose of every urinal user. IKEA makes a mundane shopping trip feel like an adventure. You see everything in person. You jot down where it's located, you go and you grab it, you have a meal there because you're so far from home, no matter which IKEA you go to, and then you gotta go and work some more to get that little bookshelf you want to actually exist. The customer is so involved in every step of the way, it makes the experience and resulting product feel so much more personal. And it's so damn cheap, you can't be mad about any of it. It all ends up working out. I love you, IKEA. hit me up. That's all I got for you guys today. Channel that subscribe button for weekly videos. If you liked what you saw, you can check me out on Instagram and TikTok. I also got a store. All the merch is made by me. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week.